Oh, there I am. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Gemini Matt from the Crypto Harlem live stream. It is January 18th. It's a Saturday. And it could be a Saturday for many people. But hold on, TikTokers. You got one day left. It's going to be a party at TikTok. Ah, party on TikTok. Oh, man. Oh, you thought it would never happen. You know what I'm saying? They were haters, they were doubters. No, no, seriously. Um, just because I just want to get this out the way, because people always ask, what's your take on this TikTok apocalypse? I've seen many of the sad TikTok memes, and you know what? I don't think it's over yet. I think you might. I know, plot twist, twist. I think we got they got one for you. So you heard it here first. But yeah, let's quickly. I mean, I I think I don't want to spend the whole show on this because we have other topics to cover, but I think that the basically the Trump administration had asked for like a like time, on the TikTok enforcement. Um, and so there's like all these stories like it's so funny. Who would have thought, okay, who would have thought that the news source of the day, you know, would be talking about the TikTok ban. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get away. It's like when I'm talking about like the hottest, this is like national attention. This is serious. Look out. Everyone, this is the most important thing happening right now, right? Mom, let me try to stop this video. Okay. So let me here, come with me for a second. Let me show you something. Actually, let me um this is what I get. I don't know about you. I think we've been talking to each other for a long time now, and I could probably just give you some real talk and let you in on. I don't like to talk about my personal life all up in here and stuff, but I have to make a confession. I'm a tabaholic. I am. I'm like tab mania out here. You know what I'm saying? It's taberific. I know. I know. I know. I know. No real talk. Yeah, you think this person probably has their browser updated and they probably have all their tabs and groups and everything's neat, but there's this it gets tabby out here, you know, like a cat. Yeah. So and it doesn't help me when I use these like browser controls because we used to do the live stream using completely different technology, but then I'd be on the road and it didn't work well, like it didn't transport well. So then I was looking for a solution and I came up with this like very lightweight web streaming web thing, right? uh and it works out well and I could have guests come on and it was like easy, so that we've been using this forever. And there's limitations to it, and one of them is it works in a browser and I tend to have so many tabs up that you've seen it before. I just don't even know where I'm taking you, but come with me, you know come with me through the millions of tabs that are up. And check this out. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Okay, so the news. This is Time Magazine. Time Magazine. Remember Time Magazine? Time 100. Time Person of the Year. Remember that Time Magazine breaking down stories going back in the day. Civil rights, JFK, TikTok. Everything Trump has said about the TikTok ban. A 4-minute read. They know their audience. Wait, wasn't that funny? Come on, with me, people, with me. Right? Okay. So they were like, "Can we get this down to 1 minute?" They probably use ChatGPT to write this. That's how you know that they know their audience. Um, and it talks about it, and it said how the Trump had previously asked the Supreme Court to pause the ban from ongoing effect, so his administration could look for a political resolution. But the president-elect's current position is a reverse from his 2020 stance when he sought to ban it, and a federal judge blocked the act in 2020. So he is definitely like, we need some more time because out here. what we have is we've created this weird online situation. Many of you have heard about it, the deep-seated war ripping families apart between TikTok and Red Note. Oh yeah, I know. But in all seriousness, like what this has to do with anything really is it's quite interesting how any government and administration faces tech and deals with tech. And I had the painful experience of watching the Mark Zuckerberg on Joe Rogan podcast. Please don't watch it. It's not worth it. But I had to dispel some stuff that people were getting wrong. But on there, he talks about like government and nation states and how they impact him as a, he's just a regular, everyday kind of guy. Just happens to have $1 billion on his ATM receipt. That's all. But basically, he's just like you. He's got cool fros and gold necklaces. He's basically just chilling in the hood. It's like a whole rebrand of Zuck. Anyway, so yeah, I was watching that and I was just thinking it is interesting how people who don't understand technology make laws and rules about technology and where it ends up impacting the rest of us, especially as it impacts, and deals with marginalized people, surveillance, and digital harms, which are issues that we care about the most here at Crypto Harlem. So keep an eye on this. And it's interesting, the people who've moved to these other apps are trying to make a statement. Not only are they like, come on, everyone, let's go over here, Blue Sky style, right? But they're saying, let's see what they do now, because this app is very much Chinese and very much my data is going. And I don't care. I just want the memes. I want the kittens. I want the videos. I want to get swole. I want to lose weight. I want, jokes about all these different peoples. People love that stuff. Babies doing things babies shouldn't be doing, things like that. People love that, and they love it to the point of we don't really care. And I think this will turn into a bigger story soon. So is this the end of the TikTok tale? Maybe not. But for all you TikTokers, hip hoppers out there, plug in, get your last drop, soak it all up while you can. I want you to. But I think that it might not be gone for long. We'll see. I think there might be some machinations happening. And to people who watch, who work at TikTok, because I know there's many of you out there, thank you to my friends at TikTok. TikTok US, hang in there, okay? It's going to be all right. And we'll get through this. Okay, cool. Yeah. So what else are we talking about? Well, we're talking about 2FA is it broken, and we're talking about things you can do to get your New Year's resolution of being more secure to get that going. But before we do that, I need to fix my green screen because it's bothering me. So let me try to get that pop. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And let me try to get this. Let me turn off the share temporarily. I'm going to use a hotkey. I really try not to do this because it always blows up in my face, but wait, that's how I turn on a share. How do I turn off a share? Oh, look at that. End my shares. Wait, did that work? No, that didn't work. Oh, wait, I got to do this. I understand. Nope, still didn't work. Okay, well, I tried. I tried to use a hotkey. Try to be out here cool like the cool kids here in virtual Harlem. It didn't really work out. But yeah, now that you're here, I only got close because I wanted to check how I look on this green screen. How green can I get? Oh no, that hurts. Not very. Oh no. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it feels good. I like that. All right. Let's try it looks. Don't want to look like. Got to stay classy. Don't want to be ashy out here. Crypto Harlem. Can't rep it wrong. I'm saying? People will they catch that, they feel that. So yeah, there's that. Also, I'm wearing this design. It's as you know from the store sponsor, Not Anon. Thanks, Not Anon, for sponsoring us because it's my clothing brand. Oh yeah, so it'd be kind of hard for me not to sponsor myself. That'd be a bad look. It's like, what are you trying to tell us, Matt? And anyway, so I was like, this is, yes, Flipper. Look at that. So basically, I made it so when you hit this right here, you open a Tesla gas tank. just got to get your sweater close to a Tesla gas tank and just hit right, and it pops open, and it looks good, and you got the swag, right? Right. So yeah, basically it's like a flipper, but it doesn't say flipper. See that? So if you happen to be one of my friends who works at Flipper, don't come at me. Don't have the boss. You hear chatter in the office about that. It's not a copyright. This says established 1337. There's just a white box. It could be a Nintendo controller. Okay. So yeah, it just this design is a one-off. Like not an on designs. It's like I want to make sure everything's dope. I want to make sure you get the NA on the sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that in there. Boom, get that NA on the sleeve. I want to make sure you get the not a non on the sleeve, you know what I'm saying, stitched in there, baby. Right? But it also has to feel really good. And while this cotton feels dope and it doesn't pill on the inside, it's nice and soft. It's like fleece. Woo! On the inside. These cold days up in New York, you get the woo, nice and warm in there. But the problem was I didn't like the way this embroidery. This is actually not a big patch. This is stitched embroidery. Like, right, it's so high quality, and the detail on the screen is crazy, right? The problem was, and it looks so shiny. I loved that. It just didn't feel good. It felt weird. It's hard to explain. It felt like I was wearing like a baby on my chest or something, you know? Yeah, I know. You know what that feels like. Crypto Harlem audience. Yeah, it's a shocker, right? So I was like, yeah, no, I can't. Maddox, whoa. We got the crowd up in here today. What's up? Bringing that energy. Okay, so yeah, so basically this not a non-designs a one-off. If you there's other usage that I thought I liked the idea of the keep that thing on you, you know what I'm saying? Come strap with your flipper. But I really didn't like the way the sweater felt, so the sweater's not happening. It's not one that you'll see on the store. But I thought I'd rock it today anyway. So usually I like to rock the gear that's on the shop, but this is one that I liked. It didn't. I wanted all no complaints. So some people probably don't even care. They like the feeling of a baby strapped to their chest. It's very comforting. But just in case, I decided we're not going to do a full run, and so this is just for me. Thanks for the people who spent the time making this and putting all the energy in and going back and forth with me. But we're just not doing it. You know what, Bagel Butt? You're not late. The party starts when you get here. You know what I'm saying? So we were just actually just like doing this the whole time. We were like, I wonder when Bagel Butt's gonna show up. And then right before you logged in, I decided to mid-sentence just make up some stuff. Draw up things was saying flipper, air horn always for flipper. And yes, thanks for liking the jokes, everybody. But yeah, let's get into what we're here to talk about. Okay, so anyway, TikTok, don't stress. If you need to level up and get up on there, tomorrow's the band date. You might want to, like, a couple of questions. One, if you update your app today, like you install TikTok today, do you get a version that's like looking out for people from the US to ban them? Right. If you have an old version that still works, you haven't updated in months, it didn't know this was going to happen. How is it going to ban you? Right. So implementing this ban is like, and then how hard are they going to work to really ban you? Like if you just use a basic VPN and you look like you're coming from Mexico, are they going to be like, yeah, okay, come in, you can watch, you can talk, Or are they going to be like, nope, we're doing this, nope, that appears to be an American? Because like, why would they do that? It's not in their best interest. It's like enough to say they did their due diligence, don't fine us, but do they really want to go overboard? Like Netflix? Oh wait, why did I just freeze? Not good. Not good. 1 second. Let me get some more memory up in here. Okay. I froze. I'm sorry, y'all. Hopefully an ad showed up so you didn't get to see me freeze. Whenever the camera freezes, it's always not the best shot of me. I'm always like, doing something like that. So let me see what's using up the most processing power right now. What's using the most memory? Oh, damn. I got gigs and gigs going. Okay, let me get rid of this. 2.87 gigs of memory. I'm going to get that back. What else? 500 megs of memory? Yeah, drop that process too. Okay, we should be better. We should make it through the stream together. Oh, this one I know is eating up stuff. Get rid of that one. Yeah, too many tabs and multi-tab. asking. It's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Maddox is saying get a new phone and you'll not be able to install. Yeah, they're gonna pull it from the store. That's true, right? So if I go right now to the store, is it not there? Is that what you're saying? If you have a good tablet pad, install on that, and you'll be good for a while until we disable the ban. Okay, thanks, Maddox. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Okay, tablets and pad and okay. I mean, the website still works. You can still log in on the web, but okay. Let me see. Let me go to this app store. Okay, I'm going in because I like secrets told. I don't really use TikTok, so I type Tik. Oh, it's still in the store now. So, and let's see what version is in the store. Like, when did this version come out? Let me go check. Blah blah blah. Great app. Da da da. See all reviews. Of course, Red Note shows up right in the same spot. Also, I could join the beta program. It's full, but what happens to the beta version? Like, are they also last update January 9th? Okay, so if you're using version Android version 3823, that is the January 9th, 2025 version. The first version of TikTok ever to drop, believe it or not, was July 9th, 2015. That's wild. People were bite dancing before you knew how to bite dance, you know? They were like, "Oh, let's do the bite dance," you know? So, that's wild. Thanks, Maddox. Appreciate you always. Still get those updates. Maddox is right there with me, not using the TikTok. But you know what? When you don't use the TikTok, you're missing out on a whole algorithm fueled zombie mass horde who just like your stuff to know, like I'm more of like a Twitter blue sky kind of person. I don't know, that just speaks to me. And I know that IG is where, that's the hotness right there. And I try. But TikTok, I just never got there. Okay, so let's see what we got. Maddox commercials. Hey, if you're experiencing a commercial and this, you're a big fan of Crypto Harlem and you're experiencing commercials, go see your medical professional and they will prescribe subscription. Subscription. Yeah. Subscription allows you to experience all the dopamine and joy and educational cryptography of a Crypto Harlem live stream, but without those annoying Twitch commercials or wherever you're experiencing these commercials. Try it. Ask for it by name. Subscription. Please note, by using subscription, you may have less money in your bank account every month. Crypto Harlem interns will be eating vegan pizza because of you, and know that it is a fact. Yeah, it's like that, yo. How's that for a commercial? Commercial on top of the commercial. See what I did there? It's Inception, baby. All right, enough about me talking about that stuff. Let's get back to the show and what you came here for. All right. So listen, if you're at your keyboard, Maddox at the keyboard, J Think Pencer at the keyboard, you know what I'm saying? Bagel Butt at the keyboard, D Elixir at the keyboard, even Draw Things, get your fingers ready. Give me a genre and I will pull a song from that genre or music from that genre, I think, and get it going. Okay. So let's do it. Music, royalty free. Now, this music is not going to be your favorite song from, Kendrick Lamar, because that costs money. My screen is frozen again. What is with these freezes? Okay, hold on. What's this? Don't want that open. What do you experience when I'm saying that I'm freezing? Do you experience me freezing? Or is it just like are you just like, what are you talking about? Because I'm experiencing, like, I don't see my lips moving and stuff. I don't know. So, but what do we have here? What do we have here? Space Western anime, dark ambient, zombie. Is it zombie music, Betsy with the Kim? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you do. You see the freeze too. Okay, cool. You see me freeze. But when I freeze, do you hear me still? Or am I just like gone? It's like, yo, where do you go? Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Okay, let me deal with this 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me deal with this freeze. What do we got here? Okay, close that. Close that. Close that. This is like I really gotta, I'm doing it to myself, I'm just I got this I got this new laptop. I've just been like, yo, like when someone has a new whip, they're like, yo, I got the new whip, and they just like doing things they shouldn't be doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like dangerous. Dangerous. Boom. Oh man. Do you ever no, no, no. Okay, hold on. Almost there. Almost there. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That's too smart. Because I'm not sure what. Yeah, but anyway, I have so much memory on this new machine that I just been going a little bit too wild with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one here to show off my specs and be like, "Oh, I have the new Nvidia card," well, but 24 gigabytes, 24 gigabytes on my laptop. What? What? 2.4, baby, dropped in there. Crystal, flowing, ones and zeros, 2.4. That's just the start. That's before I even optimize. You know what I'm saying? Stuff runs too late, process gets killed. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get rid of stuff. We're getting rid of stuff. Merking processes. Yo, I'm a process killer up here. Unrepentant. They can't stop me. Process getting murked in these streets. You thought you were using my memory? Not anymore. Now you're not breathing. Okay? So hopefully this helps. If I freeze again, my friends, oh yeah, let me get rid of this one too. I was like, yo, I got 24 gigs come in. Now I'm like, get out. Process murked. In fact, let me help you get out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Blam. Process murked. Process murked. Process murked. Again, blow. Straight up 187 on that process. Nah, I don't think so. It was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. Your day is done. Murked. Okay, this is pretty good. I think we should be okay, y'all. All right, so I was Bagel Butt says frozen for a few seconds at a time, but you could still hear. Thanks, Bagel Butt. Thanks for answering that. And I'm back. Okay. Also, let me just do this too. Look at me. I'm just a shape. I'm just a shape with waves coming out of me. Okay. Also, I could switch cameras, but at this point, they're at almost the same angle. So that'll just be pointless. All right, cool. All right, so let's get back to this. Space, Western, anime, zombie, dark ambient. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we could do it. What's this? Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like this. Okay. I think these capture. You tell me, you tell me if it captured. Let me also get some then we have okay, here we go. All right, we got enough tracks. We got 3 tracks for us, and so we could cycle between them if we don't like them. We gotta space anime. We got some kind of ambient vibes. We have some zombie energy Western. So let's, you asked for it. I'm just here to serve you. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it. Let's make it happen. This one is like a country Western zombie ambient, but very chill, apparently. Um, vocals and whistle without the vocals and the whistle. I don't know. Maybe do I want the vocals and the whistle? Maybe we'll do the, let's try the full version. It sounds like Quentin Tarantino spaghetti western vibes right now. This feels like, you know, oh yeah. Oh, this is like Pulp Fiction, but like also you know, that dude who sings Wicked Game, you know, with that kind of, oh yeah, I hear the whistling. It's like a good intro, but it's not the hotness. You gotta swap that. You just can't have that playing. Okay. I see what you're trying to do there. Let's try this one. Oh yeah. This is, if this was an anime manga, you know what I'm saying? This is when the team realizes that like there's still some mechs left and they like go down into the lab and then they're like putting on the space equipment and then they're getting in the giant robot, you know? And it's like, we're gonna fight for Earth. Short Change Hero. Yeah. Heretic Hopes. Okay, cool. So, yeah, no, not AI. Chill out. Too many AI things around me right now. So we talked about TikTok a little. This is Crypto Harlem live stream. You're probably thinking like, well, give me some news, give me something hackericious, something delicious. We got you. We got you. We're gonna talk about this thing. Is 2FA broken? I know. Dangerous. How dare you even begin to say that? You told me to multi-factor. I multi-factored. I trusted you, right? And now you tell me it might be broken? What about the babies? What about the future? I know. Well, this is an interesting series of stories by everyone's favorite hacker turned journalist. Not from, you're probably thinking, like, where do I find hackers writing stories? Is it going to be on 404 Media? Nope, they're not hackers. Is it going to be on like latest hacker news? Well, they're not journalists. Oh, is it going to be on like, you know, the hacker news? You know, I'm not even sure they're human, right? So it's like, where am I going to find this? Strangely enough, you'll never guess that this is where you find finger to the pulse of hacker life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Forbes magazine. Okay. All right, let's find the story real quick. Okay, we got Zach's hacking disaster story. Okay. But that's not, so we got the 2FA bypass story by Davey Winder. We got the WhatsApp security alert broken link story by Davey again, shooting threes from the paint. You know what I'm saying? We got the Ubico 2FA bypass story. And then we have the continued attacks against PayPal by Davey, man. Davey's killing it. Okay. So listen, let's put respect on the name Davey Winter. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. All right. So just in case you don't know, right? If you were trying to find the most gangster hacker turned writer in the game right now, dropping real news for you in a journalistic way, look no more than the scariest hacker title you could ever think of. This hacker goes by a hacker name that puts fear in the hearts of hackers. That's right. I'm talking about Happy Geek. I was like, yo, you read that story by Morpheus? Oh yeah, that story's pretty cool. You read that story by like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's not dark. It doesn't have any religious meaning. It doesn't have any cool, you know, like hacker letters in it. It's just Happy Geek. Hi, I'm Happy Geek. Okay, but yeah, Happy Geek. So if you're trying to figure out, it's like, hey Matt, who are some people I should be following? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, there's VX Underground. VX Underground. They're scary. You can follow them on Twitter. But well, you should probably start with Happy Geek. They're like, I didn't hear you. I said Happy Geek. It's like, what? Could you write it down for me? That's right. I said it. Happy Geek. Yeah. So yeah, Happy Geek. Sounds harmless enough, and yeah, really good writing. I got to tell you, like doesn't take the nerd gloves off. Just keeps it extra techy and nuanced. So, and what that means is, look at that. Look at that face. That is a truth teller right there. You know what I'm saying? That beard says, yo, do you still believe in Santa? Believe in these truths. Okay? There's something inside of you that still believes. And the Happy Geek is going to break it out. And so, yeah, if you don't already follow Davey, please follow Davey. Just really good information. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And if you want to see these stories, I know you might try to figure out, go to some, chat rooms where you got to verify who you are. Then it takes 2 weeks, and then some hacker needs to check your Keybase, and then they got to verify everything in your Keybase to make sure who you say you are, and or you could just go to Forbes magazine. So yeah, so let's read about the PayPal. So there's a warning by Happy Geek himself, is saying, as PayPal cyber attacks continue, what you need to know. Hot on the heels of what has been called a fish-free cyber attack against PayPal account holders, cybersecurity experts have warned of ongoing attacks, and PayPal has advised users keep their accounts and money safe. This is how you got to do it. So if you put your money in PayPal, because you like to buy things online, maybe you buy them from notanon.xyz, like the cool kids. PayPal is not alone in being targeted by cyber criminals of all flavors, with the FBI remotely deleting malware from thousands of US-based computers, Truth Social's platform hit by scammers, and Amazon being targeted for recovery by a Recovery Impossible ransomware threat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is happening in January. The story gets into is really wild one, right? Where Milan Bosman of Hypernode, if you don't know Hypernode, you know what I'm saying? Good research, good stories dropping out of Hypernode. And the story goes on to say, let me go back to it. Cyber criminals are increasingly taking advantage of the reduced vigilance that comes with the excitement of a great deal. It's true, and these phishing scams impersonate official PayPal communication and work to leverage the fear that an account could be suspended. And who doesn't want? I don't want my PayPal account suspended. I don't want to be investigated. I don't want my bank accounts frozen. There are other attacks that take advantage of weak passwords, reuse credentials that are compromised from other things. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a password that's out there. So PayPal's come together and they're like, listen, we're seeing an uptick in people falling for these scams about your account being frozen, your account being investigated, something going wrong, it's about to be closed, really good deals, or they just have passwords that are being reused in other places. They leak and it's their PayPal password. Right? So what the PayPal team has said is, as a trusted commercial platform, we take pride in our work, right? And they say, like, listen, you got to protect yourself. You got to take some additional steps. You know what I'm saying? And they have a whole how to spot a fake PayPal email by And then they have a whole stop scammers from getting access to your accounts thing over here. You know what I'm saying? So we encourage customers to remain mindful online and visit PayPal for additional tips. Thing is, if I go to PayPal to get some additional tips, it doesn't say like, "Hey, we've noticed an uptick in attacks, and these are some tips you should probably learn. Stay safe." It doesn't. It just says use PayPal. PayPal's great. You know, even when I go to like help, it's like, "How are you today? How can we help you?" And it doesn't say anything about these ongoing attacks. Really doesn't. You know, maybe I should go in and type safe. How do I keep my account safe? Nope. Type safe in the PayPal. I don't have it. So I thought I might just tell you about this. As you know, two factors a thing. And if you go to our favorite website, 2fa.directory, you can type in PayPal and you'll see that they offer some level of two factor. You click on the docs and it gets you there. Now, you'd be surprised. You're probably thinking, like, well, maybe PayPal would have the highest level of two factor using all kinds of different things. But no, no hardware tokens, not today. Just authenticator apps. Okay. So, again, let me share that. So if you use PayPal and you don't use 2FA on your PayPal, you're just cruising for a bruising, baby. So it's time to get that going. Now, why am I mentioning 2FA? Is it because it's an important thing and multi-factor is part of cybersecurity? Or is it because I have a 2FA story I want to tell you right after this? It's see that? That's how smooth we are with our transitions around here in Crypto Harlem. We just go from one thing to another, you know? All right. Time to switch up the audio. We're gonna go for that space ambient. Space ambient in the house. Put your hands together. Space ambient. You ready? Are you feeling this? Give me a beat. About to go to space, y'all. About to go to space, y'all. Space ambient. That's what I meant. Come at me. Two factor. My PayPal. I'm not a criminal. I'm a gent. I listen to space ambient. Zombie music, y'all. Zombie music, y'all. Okay. Let's get to this 2FA story. Now, Yubico, which makes hardware tokens, PayPal does not use. Okay, they're straight up software authenticator only. But if maybe you have a hardware token. I got some hardware tokens. Oh, I got some over there. I'm gonna go grab one. I got some hardware tokens. You know what I'm saying? I got so many tokens, they're all over the place. Oh man, there's so many tokens here. It's almost like a first wave of layoffs at a startup. Too soon, too soon? Okay, I hope you get that together. Okay. So these are I got my Titan here. Look at that. Man, you can't even buy these on the street. You try to get these Titan keys from Google, it's sold out for months, y'all. I was talking to people at Google about it. I was like, yo, why are these things so hard to get? Why are they sold out? It's easier to get Taylor Swift tickets, you know? Titan, baby. Look at that. TITA and written on that. Woo! 100% quality. Well, Yubico, not Titan, has found a vulnerability, but it's not in the hardware. It's actually an interesting story by, of course, my man Davey Winters. You know what I'm saying? So, and what Yubico found is like there's a software library that's used in the software that they use. It's open source library. It's good tech, and that library has a vulnerability that will allow a regular guest user to just be like, "Yo, I'm a guest user. and make a change and have access to your how your Yubico key works on your Mac, Linux, or Windows machine. And I think this one specifically might be a Mac Linux thing, but basically you can update your libraries because it's really on you. People who want to use their hardware tokens for other things and they want to use that Yubico software to get into their machine, that's like kind of where this weakness is. So it's not like Yubico is broken, but I like that Yubico found the vulnerability and has mitigations for it. It just shows that they're on top of like the whole supply chain and workflow of how people actually use their stuff. So put your hands together for Yubico, which is a hardware key token maker. They're never going to leave you high and dry. You know what I'm saying? So if you let me give you the both those stories though. Let me get the PayPal story in the chat because I know I'm falling behind here. Okay. PayPal under attack. Link in the chat. Okay. And then we got Yubico 2FA bypass vulnerability confirmed. And another thing, if you're not used to reading stories by Put Respect on My Name, David Winter, you know what I'm saying? You'd be always getting those update. You know, he writes a story for you, he's scratching his beard, you know what I'm saying? You know, Davey has a lot of things going on, but he's like, I'm gonna fight through it. Lack of sleep, chronic pain, stress, deadlines. I'm gonna get the truth out, you know? And he just drops it, and then he continues to update the article. So here you go. Boom. I feel so triumphant with this music playing back. There's nothing that could stop me. Not even YSA 202501 security advisor. You know? We can get past this. It doesn't have to be the end. Security Advisory YSA 2025 partial authentication bypass in PAM UTF software package. Just patch it. There's another way. Oh man, just feeling that. Now let me just go to the last thing I want to talk about. And before we get into how to secure yourself, new year, new phone, new laptop security levels. You know what I'm saying? Just bear with me. So I got some good advice here. D Elixir says, try going to a corner. It's 90 degrees less freezy. Nice. Bagel Bowl was like, you know, it's frozen for a few seconds, but I'm only freezing for a few seconds. I hope I stop freezing, you know? Maddox was like, but how much memory though? You know what I'm saying? And it was like one stick or two. And I'm like, yo, I don't even mess with sticks, baby. 24 gigs on the board. What do you know about that? You know? That's like, I need it straight. I can't, it's got to be soldered in. It's got to have those little wires connected between. I want everything like the highway between the motherboard, you know what I'm saying? And my memory, that main board, the memory, I don't want even a port there. I need it in like a tattoo, just forever, you know? 24 GB on board. Still freezing out here. If you ever, let me take advantage of this hyped up music. Listen, people will tell you it gets hard, you know? It's not easy when you have multiple devices to secure. They're going to tell you that it doesn't matter what you do because the feds and the government and the nation states, they can see everything anyway. They're going to tell you that encryption, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work. They have other ways. They'll tell you that it's too hard. It takes too much time. It costs too much money to be safe and secure. But we know. Here on the Crypto Harlem live stream, knowledge is a power, and we're going to level up our power. We're going to share what we learned with others. And we will be private, secure, encrypted, and triumphant. It's the only way. That's pretty cool, huh? Music, it's wild. It's just, that's why I don't like talking when I don't have the music. I have a totally different voice. That's not even my real voice. I sound like this without the music. You know, I'm just like, hi, it's Matt. How's it going? Oh, man. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's get back to it. With 10 minutes on the clock, I did want to talk about this WhatsApp thing. So Mark Zuckerberg was on those whose name shall not be spoken, but is UFC announcer dude who also was an actor who had a lot of hair and then became this dude who talks on what's the name of that show? Fear Factor, where people get attacked by dogs and eat testicles from bulls and whatever. You know, that guy who has a podcast now. So he was on that guy's show and he said some stuff about WhatsApp. And I think people got confused and they thought he was saying that like WhatsApp isn't safe and you can just get owned by using WhatsApp. So I thought I would just like put that part on real quick and talk about it. And then I swear we're just going to spend a few minutes to talk about amazing steps you can do. My favorite site to visit when I want to learn and level up and when I want to help people level up. Before I do, I just want to talk about WhatsApp, okay? So, okay, let's try to find this podcast. Okay, we got this. Yeah, you know, your phones jacks into your brain. Mhm. Oh, let's see this guy. This guy. Okay, okay, here we so dumb. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. I hate this show so much. So just scrubbing through it is painful to me. It hurts. But I do it. I do it for you, y'all. Okay. Thanks for the slow clap, y'all. Okay, here. Screening. Okay. Let me put the captions on.
Because you had to break it down to the lowest resolution.
Yeah, no, I mean Instagram Direct or
Come on.
One of the things that was really
Okay, here we go.
Instagram Direct or a Messenger. But yeah, so I think it's maybe people are less likely to get mad at me for asking them to use WhatsApp because
you own
we
it.
make WhatsApp. Yeah. So
When Tucker Carlson was about to interview Vladimir Putin, one of the things that was really disturbing was they contacted him and said they read his signal messages and they knew that he was going to interview Vladimir Putin. And he was like, what the fuck?
Who did?
The government.
The U.S.?
Yes, U.S. government. I forget what it was. Was it the CIA or was it the FBI?
Wow.
I forget who it was. And he was like, I didn't even know you could do that. Like,
well, there are multiple vulnerabilities and all this stuff. It's like, it's unclear if I doubt that what they did was they broke Signal, because that encryption I think is pretty good, as is WhatsApp. I mean, it's basically Signal and WhatsApp use the same encryption. It's an open source and it's a
NSA.
NSA. Okay.
But someone could break into your phone and see everything that's on your phone. But the thing that encryption does that's really good is it makes it so that the company that's running the service doesn't see it. So if you're using WhatsApp, basically, when I text you on WhatsApp, there's no point at which the Meta servers see the contents of that message. Unless, like, we took a photo of it or shared that back to Meta in some other way. That basically, it cuts out the company completely from it, which is, I think, really important for a bunch of reasons. One is people might not trust the company, but also just security issues, right? Like, let's say someone hacks into Meta, which, we try really hard to make it so that they can't, and we haven't had many issues with that over the 20 years of running the company. But in theory, if someone did, then they'd be able to access everyone's messages if it weren't encrypted. But because it's encrypted, there's just nothing there, right? It's like, they can't hack into Meta and then get access to your messages. So now someone like the NSA or CIA would have to kind of hack into your phone, which, there are probably ways to do that.
Pegasus.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are probably a bunch of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably ways we don't know of.
Yeah. And then, of course,
You have a lawsuit with
there's always the ultimate kind of physical part of it, which is if you have access to the computer, you can usually just break in, right? So that's why, if the FBI, arrests you and takes your phone, they're probably going to be able to get in and see what's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you tell them, Zuck. So don't watch that, please. That's the best part. Honestly, it's just downhill from there. You're not missing anything. There's some really cringy parts. You're just not. It's not good. I'm not actually. If you want to change your view on tech billionaires and make it somewhat more negative, you could watch it. Unless you didn't trust us or didn't trust our thing. But anyway, so I had saw I had gotten this message, and it was like, look at this on social media, and it was like a social media thing that said that he said that WhatsApp is not safe and the CIA can see your messages. And I was like, how do you derive that from these words? It's literally a transcript here. Like, what he's saying is the technology is fully encrypted and nobody could see it. But if you're looking at your phone and someone hacks your phone or even looks over your shoulder, well, yeah, of course they can see it. So encryption still works. WhatsApp is still tight. But there is a little WhatsApp story that my man Davey Wendy's got for you. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, Davey. Somebody give me a genre of music to put on. WhatsApp users warned as broken link account hackers strike. BLA, broken link account. BLA, broken link account. Blah, 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 broken link account hacker. Blah, blah, blah. BLA. BLA, what you say? That today we're gonna own your WhatsApp. The BLA, you can't stop us. We got that blah, 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 but we ain't talking, we hacking. Come at ya. BLA, baby. Jerry Garcia, Jerry Garcia, like Dancing Bears, Jerry Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah. I see you. I know what you're saying. I got my third eye open. I already know Zazimini, you know? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what's with this WhatsApp thing? So the WhatsApp thing says this. Um, it's been quite the year so far when it comes to novel phishing threats, as cybercriminals, hackers, and fraudsters look to compromise a myriad of accounts. I love this how like these Davy Winter stories, they just go from one story, then they link to another, then they link it to another. It's a whole rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? It's like, is this Forbes or is this Davy Winter show? You know? So um the Star Blizzard broken link WhatsApp attack warning. And the Russian hacking group known as Star Blizzard has been observed targeting WhatsApp accounts for compromise. According to a January 16th report published by MTI, Microsoft Threat Intelligence, put your hands together for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they are some gangsters out here within the data. Okay. And yeah, basically as the story goes, and don't let me stop from digging any deeper, but what they said is the fact is that we have identified a shift in the way Star Blizzard is using their, normal attacks. You know what I'm saying? Like their methods, their MO, and they're targeting WhatsApp in a mix of like broken link QR code attacks. So the QR code is sent to you in a phishing email, and the QR code has a link to a WhatsApp group. And you're like, okay, I got invited to on this WhatsApp group. That's interesting. And the QR code will take you not to some weird website, but to a WhatsApp group, right? And then you're like, okay, well, maybe that's safe or whatever. And the thing is, the QR code link is intentionally broken, right? And this comes from a researcher, Pierre Arntz from Malware Bytes. Okay, so Pierre, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for like keeping us safe up here. And Malware Bytes intelligence, not to be thrown off by Microsoft and threat intelligence. They posted this piece. I'll put the link for all that in the thing here. And the idea is that the person will be like, hey, there's something broken here. The link is broken, right? So they respond with that. And then the hackers follow up with another link, right? Which is actually the viral link, right? So they kind of catch you off footage, right? So broken link attack. You got to love it. You got to love it. Oh, also, I don't have time, so I don't want to get into it, but Davey has a great story about the perpetual hacking machine where actually I'm going to talk about that, right? I'll talk about it. So these are the mitigations, but they're all stuff for you to do. It's not stuff that it's like basically like right now it's like a flaw in the way WhatsApp works. It involves a human falling for something, but there's nothing really to stop this. So always hover over a link before you click on it. When you do find a link that's shortened and you think like, well, why was this shortened? Why does this link need to be shortened? And use an unshortener, right? So if you didn't know that if you find a shortened link on the internet, there's unshorteners and they'll help you. So they'll tell you what the link unshorten is. And a lot of unshorteners have ad revenue tied to their website. So I'm not going to tell you to use one particular unshortener versus another one. But you just type unshorten in your browser, okay? Because I'm not really here to pick an unshortener winner. I don't want the unshorteners to come after me, be mad that I didn't mention their unshortener. But you type unshorten, you put the link in, and it shows you the full link. And then you're like, that's a weird link that goes to a Russian server full of malware. I'm not going to click on it. When following instructions on a website, scrutinize whether the prompts on your device match the expected ones. WhatsApp will double check whether you want to add a device to the account. So, because that's one of the things it does. It basically makes you give away your WhatsApp. Double check the sender. And Davey reached out to Facebook WhatsApp, but there was nothing on it here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's that. So be careful. Don't get got. Don't follow weird QR codes from random people you don't know. And if it goes to WhatsApp, immediately just delete and turn around. That is a known new broken link account hacker strike. You know what I'm saying? From Star Blizzards up in here. Okay, so let's do it. Let me see if I can get some Walking Dead sounding stuff. But it really should just be built into your device that you can as soon as you click on a link that shortened it, like unshortens it really. But let me get you this story before I forget. Here. Let me put this in the chat. And then we'll wrap with this one. And we're not going to wrap like hip hop rap. We're just going to wrap this episode because we're going to talk about this weird thing that happens where advertising itself becomes the malware. And then the advertising is like a zombie and it bites another human and then they become a zombie and then they turn into advertising malware. And it keeps happening until there's more evil zombie ads than there are real ones. And it's like The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? So, which is, yeah. The Walking Dead ad attack, I'll call it, not to be confused with the Grateful Dead. Let's put some Jerry Garcia Tonic stuff on. Let's get some Grateful Dead. Let's see what happens. If I type psychedelic light, okay. Funky tie. All right. Let's see what this fake Grateful Dead stuff sounds like. Let's get it going. Let's try psychedelic light. That sounds like a mind-bending experience if I've heard of one. Let's go. Because it's too quiet up in here. Which of these is the largest version? Let's go for the full one. Piano already doesn't sound fish, Grateful Dead-y. Oh, now it kicks in with some tambourine. I don't trust it. Oh, but it's getting kind of bluesy. Uh-oh. Okay. Right. I'm not mad. Okay, they took it back. All right, everybody. Time to put on your favorite tie-dye. And follow me to the end of today's episode where we talk about ads that become malware, that become ads that become malware. Okay, here we go. Google perpetual hack attack. Google perpetual hack attack. Not a Big Mac. You can't have it your way. Steals your passwords every day. It even gets around that 2FA. They told you multi-security would keep you safe, but that's not what I said. Perpetual attack. It's a perpetual hack. Through your passwords. Never stops. It's a So here's how this goes. Cyber criminals attack advertisers. Okay. So, and they know they're attacking the advertiser because they make phishing attacks and weird ads that have something to do with your AdSense account or your Google Ads account. So you as an advertiser who has one of those accounts falls for it, and you give them your login. So what does a criminal do when they have your login with your ad, ask your ad forward on it or whatever? They make ads that are actually malware that they deliver through the ecosystem of ads. And while they attack some people, they make another set of ads to attack more advertisers. And you're using your money to do this because Google's an ad company. It's quite genius. They're not going to slow down the ad stuff. They don't want to get in the way of making money and delivering ads. So they make the ad pipeline for someone who's a verified advertiser who has been making real ads for years pretty easy. Do you get that? Do you understand what I'm saying here? It's so genius. So you're a legit real person who's been verified many times and who's been delivering ads for years. then you lose control of your ads dashboard because it gets hacked. And then the hackers make your ad dashboard deliver more hacks and more ads to get other advertisers. And this becomes a larger and larger attack, like a snowball rolling down a hill, avalanche. And what can Google do but stop ads from working, which would be too central to revenue and business? So it just allows it to keep happening. Now, cyber criminals targeting advertisers by impersonating ads and fraudulent ads is an attack methodology as Google search itself. Sadly, using this attack has led to a clone pages designed to steal login credentials and bypass 2FA codes. And this is new research from Malwarebytes. And here's the source. No disrespect to Davey Winter. Davey Winter, man, all day. But in case you want the source, I'll give you both stories, okay? They have a little picture here. Pile of money, Google ads, the great Google ads heist. Criminals ransack advertiser accounts via fake Google ads. And this is, if you really break it down, quite genius. But not as genius as this is the Microsoft one. Nope. Here we go to the source. Where is it? Oh man, what happened to my Davey Winter story, man? I just lost it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I got it. I got you the link. I'm gonna paste it in the chat right now. Okay, so listen, thanks for getting funky with us. This has been the Crypto Harlem live stream. I promised you that I would leave you with the best educational guide I've ever seen on how to get yourself secure and private, from new phone to a better place. And if you really want like an up-to-date, exciting, breaking news story, you know what I'm saying? You trying to like catch up on what's going on? Sure, there's Cyberlixer on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that. You could go to the Cyberlixer Instagram. Look, there's a whole piece here on how to protect your devices from malware. And look at this cool art right here. So yeah, if you want to check out, like, you want to follow Cyberlixer, do that. Follow Cyberlixer, get information on cutting like up to date. This just dropped yesterday. You might have heard this in the news. This is our reaction to it. Check out Cyberlixer on Insta. Okay, put your hands together. No problem. But if you want that education that is evergreen, the basics from all levels, check it out. The Zebra Crossing. You know what I'm saying? Zebra Crossing all day. Look at that Zebra Crossing. Narwhal Academy. They don't stop. You know what? Bagel Butt, I appreciate you too. Thanks for that. Straight from the dome, really. It's just these freestyles, I don't even know where they're going. It's like getting in one of those Waymo taxis in San Francisco when you're like, oh, here's my ride share. Oh wait, there's no driver. That's my freestyle. It could go anywhere. It really could. Okay. Now, before we go, most importantly, gotta put my hands together for a really sick audience, Yes, yeah, they're out there, you know what I'm saying? So, whoa, oh man, that's a lot of cheers. Thanks for all those cheers, man. Those bits, this makes it all worthwhile. The other day, I was just like, where'd this money come from in my bank account? You know what I'm saying? And it just came in from the Twitch, just like boom. So those bits, those subscriptions, those shares, they all make a difference. And I was like, I'm gonna put together something for the interns with this one, because these are high school age hackers. So that's what the live stream is really out here to support. Give you the info, but when you give a little love, it goes right back to them. So I appreciate you. Okay, so let's go back to this. Crypto Harlem live stream. Dan Funky with our fake dancing beers. You know what I'm saying? Grateful Dead. But I just wanted to say, like, I know that you could see me, but I could see your username, and out there in the moderator chairs, put your hands up. Whoa, and you subscribe. Thanks, Twitch Marvin. Look at that. Your zombies chasing after those zebras, Thanks for the sub. So anyway, yeah. So let's put our hands together for our moderators, a draw of things. Thank you, draw of things, for keeping people from saying wild things in the chat. Thank you, D-Elixir. D-Elixir, I appreciate you so much. You know what I'm saying? Just get out there in the chat. I also want to thank Rich Man Chin, who's, when I'm dropping and I'm freezing and there's a problem, Rich Man, they're always there paying attention, dropping links, giving us all the love. Appreciate you. I also, whoa. We got a chair, whoa. Thank you. Thanks, Twitch Marvin. Thank you so much. Twitch Marvin. Bring that. It's raining in here. I feel like I'm in a Lil Wayne videos, but it's just bits flying. Thank you. Okay. Also, Hills 20 from the VIP. Respect to the VIPs, you know what I'm saying? Also, Jathan Kempster, another VIP. Everyone's favorite, late to the show, but never left in our hearts. Favorite Buck. Coolest name in the chats out here, Dancing Doritos. Always quick with some musical references, Heretic Hove. Putting my freestyle to shame. Maddox 1 to 2. Awesome. 1 to 2. Zimini, of course. Last but not least, Twitch Marvin for the babies. All right, everyone. Stay safe and secure out there. This has been the January 18th, 2025 episode, also known as one of the last Biden episodes of the Crypto Harlem live stream. So have a wonderful weekend. MLK Day is Monday. Nothing else happening Monday. It's just MLK Day, okay? Don't worry. Don't read the newspaper. Yo, thanks, man. You really dropping it. Thanks, Twitch Marvin. Peace, everybody. Let these solid vibes take you out. Zebra crossing. Okay, now it's getting a little bit, it's getting wild up in here now. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do now. You know what I'm saying? Too many bits. I'm like up to my eyeballs bits now. Okay, Twitch Marvin. Twitch Marvin. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Stay safe and secure out there. Encrypt. Mad love. Tick till you talk till you don't stop. Never read note. I tick to the top, but I never read note. I tick to the top, but I never read note. I had a red note and I opened it up. There were bits flying from through the marvelous love. Thank you.